Last week some news dropped that has me pretty excited. We've known for a while now that HBO is working on a Last of Us TV series based on the Sony PlayStation game. Just a couple of months back, they announced that Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey would be playing Joel and Ellie, the main leads of the game. And not long after that, Gabriel Luna was cast as Tommy, Joel's brother. Now we have a fourth cast member confirmed. Merle Dandridge will play Marlene, a role the actress has had the pleasure of playing in the games. She voiced the character in the first game and its recent sequel. And now she will return to the part in live action. Now this is a surprise. Based on the casting so far, I never imagined they would get actors from the game to have a role in the show. But here we are. One actor has made the jump, and I absolutely love that we get the actress responsible, not just for the voice, but also the motion capture for the Marlene. Marlene is a huge character in the first game. Even with her limited screen time, she was pivotal to the story since she was responsible for bringing Ellie into contact with Joel. Marlene was the leader of the Fireflies, a revolutionary militia group who revolted against the government's way of doing things in the wake of the outbreak, which changed the world. Also, they were working on finding a cure for the virus that infected the world, causing a widespread fungal infection. It was through chance, or maybe bad luck, that Ellie became immune and made her even more of a priority to Marlene, who had already taken interest in Ellie since she was friends with her late mother. Once she discovered Ellie's unique condition, she had the impossible choice of choosing her life or the world, something that Joel himself had to decide on. Marlene, unable to transport Ellie to one of their bases to be tested for a cure, had to entrust Joel and his partner Tess with the job of taking her across the country, a monumental task considering the state of the world. I won't say much more about the character or her fate in the story, in case there are non-gamers watching who just want to know just enough to understand the character, but not be spoiled. Now, Merle Dandridge is a brilliant talent to have on board this upcoming show. I've always enjoyed her work, especially in Greenleaf, where she plays Pastor Grace Greenleaf, one of the central figures on the show. She has this strength in the way she carries herself, and in the games, you get that when she's Marlene. It makes her such a presence to watch, and it sells that this woman is a leader of a huge organization. Most people would assume otherwise, since she looks like an average person rather than a strong, hardened individual who you typically see in other stories. Although the way the character is modeled in the games, you do get the feeling that she has been through enough hardships in her time to make her seem a bit wary. The character seems a lot younger in her first appearance, but in the sequel game, they change her to be a lot more older than we initially assumed. That could have easily been the upgrade in graphics to make her look much more polished/realistic to what they wanted the character to be viewed as, but I felt that it aged up a bit, which was okay. She still managed to be just as interesting as she was in her first appearance. It was all down to the performance given by the actress, who made her feel like a real person. I love that a woman of color has that power and role in this world. It speaks volumes to her as a person and what she's able to accomplish by being the leader of this resistance. Merle back in this part will be a highlight for sure, and I look forward to seeing if she will play the character in a similar fashion as she did in the games, or will she change up her performance? With Marlene's voice actor making the jump from the games to the show, I wonder who else from the video game cast would be in consideration to reprise their role for the TV show. It's hard to say who will be suitable to join this new cast, but so far I'm loving the talent they are putting together for this project. I'm surprised they gave us casting news for Marlene before Tess, since she is more closely tied to Joel, but I'm sure we will get information on that soon. This show is coming together nicely so far. Let's hope they can keep the momentum going. So, what are your thoughts on this announcement? Were you a fan of Marlene in the games? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways folks, that's all for now. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the show. Please feel free to subscribe, like and comment below. And hey, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea. And that's okay. Just remember to take care and stay safe.